Hello, sir. Can I help you? Can I help you, sir?
Who are you?
I'm the supervisor. Can I ask what you're doing?
What's your name?
Can I ask you what you're doing?
Do you have a name?
Yeah, I have a name. What are you doing?
May I ask your name?
Excuse me one moment. I'll get the postmaster. Okay.
How's it going, sir? Sir, can I talk to you over here? Can we just talk over here?
What's wrong with talking to me here?
I just want to talk to you in front of my car where we're not in front of the entrance and we can just have a little peaceful conversation. That's all I want. All right, go ahead and walk.
I prefer you in front of me.
No, I'm not going to walk in front of you, sir. That's officer safety reasons. We can walk that way. Walk towards my car.
You're making me walk backwards, guys.
Sir, I'm not making you walk backwards. You're walking backwards yourself.
Well, I gotta keep you on camera, so
okay. You can keep me on camera. I just want to talk to you. That's all I want to do.
I don't appreciate being on the camera without my permission. That's against the law.
How far am I being detained?
No, we're gonna.
All right, guys, let's lock in, because what you're about to witness is a raw confrontation that exposes exactly how fast a simple act of filming can escalate when authority feels challenged. Our story begins the moment a lone man quietly exercises his First Amendment right to record in public, completely within the law, yet instantly becomes a target of suspicion. Officers surround him, demanding answers, demanding ID, demanding compliance. But the man stands his ground, refusing to surrender his rights simply because someone in uniform insists. What follows is not just a conversation. It's a clash between lawful liberty and manufactured authority. As tensions rise, the scene becomes an example of how quickly public servants forget who they serve. And right here, at the very start, a simple camera turns into a threat in their eyes.
You're being detained?
Sir, you're being detained right now just for trying to figure out what's going on here. That's all I'm trying to do. Is we got called. There's a verbal disturbance here.
Can you back up just a little bit?
No,
6
sir.
feet?
We're gonna walk back here.
6 feet, please.
We're gonna walk back in front of my car. Front of my car.
So I'm being detained.
You are being detained, yes, sir.
For what crime?
There is a verbal disturbance here. That's all I need to investigate. All right.
Verbal disturbance?
Yes, sir. I need your driver's license or an ID card.
What's going to happen to me if I don't give you my document?
I have to know who you are so I can trespass you if required.
So
that's all I need to know.
Verbal disturbance is a crime.
Sir.
So I'm being accused of a crime.
You are not being accused of a crime. That's what I'm trying to explain. Why am I being detained? Because there was a verbal disturbance. All right, we're not going to go down this route. Verbal disturbance. We're not going to go down this route. All right.
Who's the victim?
We're just going to have a conversation.
What route are we not going to go down?
Gosh, sir, can you just listen to me?
Are you becoming frustrated?
Are you becoming frustrated?
No, sir. I just want to know my rights.
Do you really want to go down this route? That's what I'm trying to find.
I would just like to know what my rights are in this situation.
Just like all your rights everywhere else. You're in America. You have all your rights.
You have a name and badge number?
It's right here. My name's right there.
Your name is right here?
Right there. It's on. You can put it on camera. I don't care, sir. I need to know
his camera is your.
Now, as more officers walk in, the tone shifts from curiosity to control. You can hear it in their voices. The subtle push, the attempt to reposition him, the effort to dominate the situation by forcing him to stand where they want. He stays put, insisting on filming, refusing to step into the trap of compliance without reason. The officers claim they just want a peaceful conversation, yet their actions reveal something else entirely. They insist he move, they insist he walk, they insist he cooperate in a way that benefits them, not the truth. And with every step, it becomes clear that this encounter is no investigation. It is an attempt to break down a citizen who refuses to bow. The pressure builds, and the officer finally says it. He's detained.
Camera activated right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make sure it's on.
It's been on this entire time.
It's covering your name.
You can have my card. I do not care, sir. I need to M3rd.
Say again?
Yes, sir. M3rd. All right? I just need to know who you are so that I can figure all this out. Then we can go about our merry way. That's all I need to figure out.
Okay, who has complained against me?
Multiple people, along with the post office. So
do you have their names?
I don't, because I'm not sitting in front of my computer. I need to know your name. What is your name?
Why do you need to know my name?
So if I have to trespass you, I need to know who I'm trespassing. It's kind of hard to trespass an unknown person, isn't it?
So I'm being detained right now.
Who are you?
I'm being detained right now for filming. Because it's all on, so there was no verbal disturbance.
That's what I'm getting told. There was a verbal disturbance, citizen dispute. That is what I'm here for.
I got it all on video. There was no verbal disturbance.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I don't know, because I've been talking to you since I got here, correct?
Okay,
correct?
Am I being accused of a crime?
Sir, I need to figure out what's going on. I need to identify who you are and who everybody else is involved in this whole thing.
I don't understand why you need to know who I am to decide whether there was a crime being committed.
Gosh. Sir, what's your name?
Can you just de-escalate a little bit?
I am de-escalating.
This is where everything begins to unravel. They tell him he's detained for a verbal disturbance, yet offer no proof, no witnesses, no evidence, just a vague claim used as a legal excuse to demand identification. The man pushes back, asking the most basic question, what crime? And suddenly the officers begin to stumble. They try to twist words, shifting between you're not accused of crime and verbal disturbance is a crime, exposing how hollow the accusation truly is. The documentary reality here is harsh. Detainment without evidence is not policing. It is intimidation. And as the officer grows frustrated, you can sense a deeper truth. This stop was never about the law. It was about control. The man stays calm, challenging every contradiction.
Looks like you're getting very frustrated.
Well, tell me who you are.
Well, I don't want to give you up my Fourth Amendment rights.
You're not giving up your Fourth Amendment rights.
Unless you're going to threaten me with arrest, I'm not going to volunteer any information to you.
Sir, who are you?
Again, unless you threaten me with arrest, I'm not going to identify.
What is your name?
Again, what will happen to me if I do not give you my identity?
If there's a crime, then I'm going to charge you with multiple crimes.
If there's a crime?
If there was a crime that was committed, or if you're trespassing, or anything like that, then I'm going to charge you with obstruction.
Okay. Well, until you tell...
And delaying and interfering with my investigation. That is what I'm going to charge you with. It's just like if you were driving down the roadway and you do not provide a driver's license or ID card to prove who you are.
Can we get a supervisor here, please?
I have 2 other deputies here.
Okay.
I don't need a supervisor.
Talk to a supervisor.
Why do you need to talk to a supervisor?
Because I don't believe you know the law.
Okay.
You're not respecting my constitutional rights.
I am here to do a job, right? And I got called here lawfully and told that there was a citizen dispute and a verbal disturbance.
And I told you that I don't...
And I am not...
All right, guys. Here's where the tension spikes. The officer demands identity again, now claiming he needs a name to trespass the man from a public building. Suddenly, the narrative shifts. What began as a supposed disturbance magically turns into potential trespassing. The inconsistency is glaring. The man refuses, invoking his Fourth Amendment protections, and the officer's patience cracks. He warns of obstruction, delay, interference, even compares it to being pulled over in a car. But none of these analogies hold. And this is the moment where viewers truly understand the danger of blind compliance. When officers stretch legal definitions just to force cooperation, the Constitution becomes a line they casually dance over. The man's refusal exposes their overreach in real...
Here to argue with you about the verbal disturbance, I need to know who's identified on what crimes and what stuff so I can investigate what's going on.
Okay, for the third time,
and then I
would like to talk to a supervisor, please. Please.
2334, 2336.
Kootenai County Sheriff, guys.
Can you come over to this location? What's your first name?
You can call me Good Citizen.
I'm not going to call you a good citizen. I want to talk to you like a human being. I want to know your name. That way I can talk to you.
Sir is fine.
19, can you go ask what's going on? And find out what they want done.
3 cars out here for a guy with a camera. 3 squad cars.
It could be all resolved very quickly, sir.
Are you going to get a supervisor here, sir?
I already called my supervisor.
Thank you.
request for a supervisor is the next blow. The man calls it because he knows the law better than the officer questioning him. And suddenly the officer becomes defensive, insisting he already has enough authority. But calling for a supervisor is a citizen's right, and pushing back against that request is a classic tactic used when an officer knows his footing is shaky. As backup units arrive, it becomes undeniable. 3 squad cars for a man with nothing more than a camera. The absurdity is undeniable. This isn't about safety. It's about ego. It's about appearance. It's about a department more worried about being challenged than about the law itself. And at this point, the officer begins repeating himself, circling arguments he can no longer justify.
Since you're not going to give up your name or anything like that, you are delaying my investigation, just so you're aware. I just want you to be aware. That's all I want.
Well, I just want you to be aware that I'm not going to give you my ID unless you threaten to arrest me. I don't want to go to jail.
Why would I threaten to arrest you? I'm not going to threaten to arrest you. I'm just going to arrest you if I have a crime or something. You realize that, right? I'm not going to threaten to arrest you.
I want to give you my ID if you're going to arrest me. If it can stop me from being arrested, if giving you my ID stops me from going to jail, then I'm going to give you my ID.
Well, that'd be nice.
Okay, but if I don't have to give you my ID, I don't want to give you my ID.
What are you doing, man?
Filming.
Like what, this? That's not too pretty. It's kind of a snowy day.
Analytics. Filming. COVID-19.
You don't have anything better to do today?
You guys don't have to wear masks?
I'm like 6 feet away from you.
Well, he come right up on me. I asked him to step away. He wouldn't do it. He started getting very agitated.
I know the guy for years. He doesn't get agitated.
Well, I got it on film, bud.
Oh, man. I bet you do.
Yeah. What's your name and badge number?
Oh.
You want to identify?
We don't have badge numbers.
You're the public.
Now the documentary hits its breaking point. The officer tells him refusal to ID is delaying the investigation, but still fails to articulate exactly what investigation exists. He threatens arrest, but only conditionally, if there is a crime. If, and that single word exposes the entire interaction. You cannot demand ID on a hypothetical crime. You cannot detain someone on a theoretical offense. Yet here it is happening in broad daylight. The man continues holding the line, refusing surrender rights simply because the officer is uncomfortable. The officer becomes visibly irritated, pacing around, throwing out half-statements, dancing around the truth. They have no legal grounds. And the camera captures every second of their unraveling affair.
Servant here, you're the one that's supposed to identify, not the public. You're not our master. You're not our master.
I'm not saying I'm your
then
master.
Stop acting like it.
Why are you going down this route? What is behind all this? Like, why are you trying to do this? What is your purpose right now?
Well, right now I'm just standing up for my Fourth Amendment rights, and you don't seem to like that. It irritates you.
It doesn't irritate me.
Sure it does.
I love the Constitution.
You don't have a right to know who I am. If I haven't broken the law, you have no authority over me. You've illegally detained me now for about 10 minutes.
Okay. If you would like to leave, you can leave.
Well, you just told me I was detained.
Yeah, well, this crime was occurring.
Well, if I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
If you're going to leave, then...
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
We're not going to go back there.
Why are you standing in front of me? You just said I was free to leave.
We're not going to go back there because I got to figure out what's going on back there. But if you're going to walk down the road, I don't care.
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay. Okay. Am I detained? Am I detained?
Let me figure out what's going on over here.
See how he won't tell me whether I'm detained or not? This is a tyrant right here.
Okay,
He will not tell me whether I'm being detained.
You want to go down this? I am...
This is the Kootenai County Sheriff's Department, guys.
Really?
Am I detained?
If you're going to walk away, then go ahead. But if you're not going to walk away, if you're going to...
All right, guys. This is where the confrontation flips. The man reminds the officer that if he's free to leave, he's free to stay. And instantly, the officer begins dodging the question of detainment. He refuses to confirm. He refuses to deny. That hesitation is the signature move of a tyrant trying to preserve control. If he says detained, he needs legal grounds. If he says free, the entire stop collapses. So he dances between both, hoping intimidation will finish the job. But it doesn't. The man stands firm, pointing out every contradiction, every weak justification, every moment the officer avoids accountability. The tension grows thick, but the truth grows even louder. Without rights, citizens become prey to unchecked authority.
Stay here, then I need to figure out what they want to do if they want to trespass.
This is public property. You can ask me to leave, but you can't trust me from public property. Did you take an oath to the Constitution?
Okay. All right.
Oh man, it's cold. Hey man, all that I ask you do is just maybe not stick.
You can ask all you want, bud.
Try to keep your 6 feet from people.
What's your name and badge number?
But you can go stand there all you want in video.
Hey, what's your name and badge number?
All right.
What's your name and badge number?
We don't have
That's all I know. That's all I need to know, sir. That's all it was.
They won't identify. They come up here like a tyrant. The walk of shame. The walk of shame. That's what you're doing right now.
Now, as you can see, most police officers don't care about rights, laws, and most definitely they don't care about law-abiding citizens. And this is why it is so important for you to know your rights and to help us to bring awareness to the rest of the public. So don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, like the video, and leave a comment to reach more people. And remember, always record the police.
Now the final blow. As the officers retreat, refusing to identify themselves, refusing to justify their actions, the scene becomes a perfect example of why filming the police is essential. The so-called investigation disappears the moment a supervisor is truly needed. The threats vanish. The authority evaporates. What remains is a walk of shame, officers backing down after realizing they pushed too far, without legal standing. And this documentary closes on a powerful truth. Knowing your rights isn't optional, it's survival. Because when officers forget the Constitution, citizens must remember it. So to every viewer, take this as a warning and a lesson. Stay aware, stay educated, and above all, always record the police.